Welcome to Guy Harvey Outpost, a trade winds beach resort on beautiful St. Pete Beach, Florida. Fishing serves so many positive roles for the human spirit. For Guy Harvey, it is through his spectacularly realistic artwork. For this week's hero, Markus Fox, his love for the outdoors is expressed through his music. Markus thinks he's coming down here with his father to record our new theme song for the show. Little does he know, this is his American hero experience.
Markus, how are you, man?
I'm good, man.
Keith Allen, nice to meet you.
buddy.
Welcome to the Guy Harvey Outpost.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, man, I know you think we brought you here to shoot a little music video. We'll get to that. We want to thank you for your service. Thank you for serving our country.
Thank you for your support.
We know you love the outdoors. Our friends in the fishing industry, hooking you up with all the gear you need to get out here and enjoy a couple of days of inshore fishing on Florida's Gulf Coast. And of course, I got to get you a good guide for that deal too, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine. Meet Captain Tyler Capella.
How's it going, bro?
Tyler Capella established a kids fishing club at age 12. He graduated from Eckerd College with a degree in marine biology. He's fished in the professional tarpon tournament series for 5 seasons, and he hosts his own national fishing show.
Nice to meet you, man. Hey, it's going to be an honor to have you out there in the water with me, man.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be great, but you know, if you're going to fish with a pro, you're going to have to look like a pro. So the guys at Animal Customs have hooked you up with this awesome jersey right here. So when we get out there, tearing up the redfish and trout.
Let's do it,
man. Let's do it.
Thanks, bro.
Your American hero experience starts now.
This is a good little spot. It's right on the edge of a main channel. There should be a few trout and whatever out here. What got you into the outdoors? Was it your dad or was it...
My dad, my grandpa, they're always out there fishing, hunting, always doing something.
My dad can't even stand up on a boat hardly, and I love him, but certainly not a fisherman. I don't know why I got into it so hardcore. I used to come out here in a kayak when I was in college and fish down this whole line. What was that?
I don't know.
It's okay, reel. You got. I think you got one on. Yep. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. That looks like dinner. Bunch of trout up here today. Pretty fish. Look at him in that water. It is amazing how they just blend in. And once he turns on his side, boom, can't even see him. All right, good job, Markus, man. Beautiful fish, man. This water is so clear. They're really pretty up here when they get up in the shallow water like that. Look at that thing. Just golden beautiful. Good job, brother.
For more in-depth content, download the American Hero Experience app for your mobile device and smart TV, free from iTunes.
What inspired you to join the military? What was your drive behind that?
9/11 had a big part to do with it. Signed up. I actually didn't tell my dad until the week before I left. It helped me a lot as far as growing up and becoming a man, and I love it. I miss it.
You miss it?
I miss it sometimes. It's a pretty big part of your life, you know, 4 years. I was lucky enough to have the same guys in my platoon from day one to the end, so it's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Thicker than blood.
Yeah, oh, I imagine.
Thicker than blood, so.
When you first got off the plane into Afghanistan, I mean, what was going through your mind?
I remember walking out of the base the first day and thinking, you know, somebody might not walk back in here today. I mean, it was a really eye-opening experience for me, I guess. I learned a lot about life, a lot about death, and a lot about how much we take for granted in our everyday life here in America. And coming here to do this, I felt like I don't deserve this, you know what I mean? There's other guys that are missing arms and legs, and they deserve it more than I do. And then I figured out that I could be a voice for the guys like me that, you know, there's nothing physically wrong with you. A lot of people are scared to talk about it because they're scared of how society, I guess, is gonna view them from then on. They won't ever let you know it. Some people, you know, they turn to drinking, or some people turn to other things. But if we can get out there and talk to them and do things like this, go fishing or go out in the woods, go find some friends that, you know, that'll listen and understand and just help you realize that there's nothing worth you taking your life or anything like that. I had a friend do it not too long ago, and it's just, I'd have never thought, you know, I talked to him a month before. It's like, man, you know, I was right here, just a phone call, just call, you know, call me, do anything. And it's hard because we're taught to mask our feelings. So there's no emotion whatsoever.
Right.
So when you get back, you don't want to talk about anything. You just want to get on with it. Some people, that's too much to bear, and you just gotta go out there and make it a point to thank them and be like, hey, you know, include them in things, because it's hard to go from that group of guys into normal everyday life.
There's got to be a way to help people that haven't gone through that, just kind of be more encouraging or just.
I'll tell you, the first thing you can do is go shake their hand when you see them and tell them thank you. That means more than anybody will ever know. I'm not expecting anybody to come tell me thank you, but that feeling you get when, you know, it makes everything that you did worth it. You know what I mean? That one little girl that shook your hand and said thank you. It makes you feel good about the things that some people just don't feel good about.
Right. Let me shake your hand and give you a hug, brother. It's great to have you doing this.
I'm enjoying it, man. Thank y'all for having me. Reel.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Easy. Just pump and reel. Pump up and reel down. You got a nice redfish there, boss. Yes, sir. Good job, Marcus. Get him. Oh, yeah, look at that guy. Nice, dude. They like to go into the boat because they think it's a mangrove. And just go right underneath it to feel safe. Oh, man, look how blue his tail is. Beautiful redfish, man. Double spotter. Beautiful, nice redfish back in the cove, man. Good job, man. That's awesome. Look how fat he is. Look at the gut on that guy. Look at, I mean, really broad. That's a slot-sized redfish. He's probably 20, 22 inches, something like that. He's got one spot on that side, 2 spots on that side.
Yeah.
Beauty. Good job, Mr. Marcus. Let's go get him tomorrow.
The first song I ever learned was Wild Thing.
Yeah. Nice.
My mom actually took my guitar away from me and grounded me from it because she was like, until you learn another song, you're not allowed to play your guitar. For Sacrifice is my song, to have some of the people that have written me and told me, you know, it's just kind of like closure for me, or it's how I remember them. Every time I play, you know, I sing the song and I tell everybody the story about it. And I didn't know that it had touched so many people.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you, you know, put some emotion into it and some feeling, you know.
So, and that's kind of like my escape from everything. It's just me and the guitar, and I try to play for at least like 2 hours a day if I can. My other guitar's been broken.
One that got broken in the case? Yeah.
And it's
a shame, man.
It's like one of your kids.
Oh, God, I can't imagine.
We actually had this guitar right here when we were overseas both times.
No kidding. Wow, I didn't realize that.
That guitar in our hands has been around the world. So
it's
we
an
had
honor
that,
to play it.
And we'd sit back and I'd sit on the step of the back of the truck, and we'd sit there and there'd be 20 people around, and we'd just be singing, feeling like we were at home.
That's cool.
Sitting around a bonfire, drinking near beer.
Jeez, I had no idea. I thought it had just been sitting around.
No, that's historic guitar.
Yeah, for
in
sure.
my book.
Wow, absolutely.
I wouldn't have made it through it without it. No doubt about that.
I hear you.
So, as I was getting out of the Marine Corps last year, I had everybody sign my case for the rest of my life, all of us would probably never be together again.
Yeah.
And I played one last show at this bar that we always frequented where we were stationed, and everybody came, and I got everybody to sign it, and so there's a little piece of them there with me.
That's cool.
Because they were there for me through all that, and so
wow.
It's kind of cool to look down and smile and read some of the stuff.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Some of the crazy stuff they wrote on that case. Wow, thing. I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure.
There you go. Ooh, boy, that was a hit. That's the old ladyfish. They're related to tarpon and bonefish. A lot of people don't know that. You can see now when you come back in June, imagine one of these, it's 150 pounds. That's basically what we'll get into. The wily, man, wily fish. Come here. These things are so fast, they just run wildly around the lure, and sometimes you'll foul hook them. But they have a great fighting ability. Big eyes, they feed a lot at night. There you go. Reel, reel, reel. Keep reeling. You got him. Nice work. Good job. Perfect. All right, man, we're gonna try and put on a gulp shrimp here. Let's see if we can't get him with this instead. That's how you do it right there. Just bounce that around and see what happens. You should get on something pretty quick. Oh, got one. That's gonna be a trout there. Yeah, that's a nice trout. Get him. Bouncing that gulp around out there, look what you got. First cast. No, just messing. Good job, man. That's close to a keeper trout. He's right there at it. All right, rod up, rod up. Nice, a big red, man, big bull. Get him, Marcus. That's a tournament red there, buddy. Gotcha. Nice, man. Yeah. What a pretty fish, huh? Beautiful. That's probably a 26-inch red. Yes, sir. How do you hit it, man? I bet he
just
whack it. Boom. Oh, that's a nice one there, bro. That's even bigger than the other one. Pull him up, pull him up. Oh. So big he's got a little remora on his belly. Check that out. Nice fish, dude. That's definitely the biggest one we've caught so far.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that little fellow just squirming around down there. Oh, see ya. I'd say he's at least 28. Solid fish, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Well, bro, it was an honor to have you out here. Hope we can do it again soon.
Thanks for having me, dude. It was fun.
No problem, bro. It's great to meet you.
Yes, sir.
And we'll do it again, man.
Back down.
Let's hit it.
Sacrifices is the decision that he made. It's the life he saved. He gave his that day. Sacrifices.
Marcus, man, it has been just absolutely amazing hanging out with you here.
I've had a great time, man. It's been awesome.
It's been incredible. You know, you shared your dream with us. You want to pursue a career in country music. You're amazingly talented, man. We love your music, but more importantly, we love and appreciate you for being willing to make your own sacrifices to serve our country. I want to reintroduce you to Richard Prather, who is a producer and record label executive from Nashville's outdoor music group.
Well, like Keith and the rest of these guys, I'm a fan. So in a nutshell, I made some phone calls while I was here, and I think we have some exciting things planned for you. I'd like to bring you to Nashville. I called a buddy of mine, Eric Heatherly. He's a great producer. He's agreed to co-produce Sacrifices. And then after that, I've lined up some of Nashville's top songwriters at Puckett's Nashville and hook you up with some of my dear friends. And I appreciate your sacrifice, and I'm excited to bring you to Nashville and see what happens.
Yeah. Damn, you,
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
We'll have some fun.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Get a hug, man.
American Hero Experience has been brought to you by Abu Garcia for life and by Powerbait. Fish bite and won't let go.
Swinging Door Saloon's the first bar I ever played at in Nashville. This is just awesome. One day, we'll play here.
Thanks everybody for coming out. We made it, buddy.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes, sir.
How are you? I want to introduce you to my friend Henry J., CEO of Gibson Guitars. I think he has something for you.
How you doing, man?
You know, it's really an honor to have an American hero. I know you served 2 tours of duty, one in Iraq and one in Afghanistan. People like you make it possible for us to be here, and you don't get enough credit for it, you and so many other people who put their lives at risk. On behalf of myself and everyone at Gibson, I would like to give you a guitar without a broken headstock. What do you think, man?
Thank you.
How cool is that?
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Thank you so much. Hell yeah.
How about that?
2 of my really good buddies didn't get to come home with us from Afghanistan. Me and Sean, we'd sit at the barracks till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we'd sit and pick. He played guitar with me, and he told me that he said, you know, man, if anything ever happens to me, and I don't make it back, he said, I want you, if you ever go to Nashville, I want you to play me a song. So this one's for you, brother.
He's 18 and still young, sitting there in the back of that old white pickup truck. He's just looking up. The stars glisten in his eyes, and he looked back on all his life, and right then and there he made a choice. Sacrifices the decisions that he makes. It's a life he saves, the one he has to take. Sacrifices, it's the ones he left behind. Could have had the girl, would have treated her fine. Sacrifices.
I've been trying to play your style guitar all my life, and it's cool that you're sitting in front of me now. That's what I got for my motivation. Sean and Dom's memorial service picture.
Semper Fi, Marine!
Semper Fi.
Mama and Susie were sitting there in their rocking chairs on the front porch when those 2 cars pulled up. And sacrifices the decision that he made. It's the life he saved when He gave his that day, sacrificing.
Thank y'all so much. I never thought my song would sound like that.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, dude.
Great tune, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I never imagined that it would sound like this. I never imagined that I'd be right here with these people, you know, playing this music.
Well, it's been a great honor to be involved in this project, especially with a soldier that's really sacrificed for his country, you know, and this song means something. It's not just words on a page.
And I know Sean's so happy looking down on all this all, and you know, that's what this whole thing's about. It's awesome that we can honor him like that. The other night at Puckett's, man, it started off great with the president from Gibson giving me this guitar. They stepped up and showed their support for me and my brothers. It was cool to be up there with Wynn and Karen and Brad and Don and have them accept me and let me play with them like I was one of them. My friends from Outdoor Music set up something that was really special.
It really was an honor to have him out there, somebody that's just totally sacrificed himself for our country. And I made a new friend.
It's been the best weekend of my life.